Good day, everybody. Welcome to Little Tree Yoga Studio. My name is Miss Natalie, and we're gathering here today to breathe, to move, and to use our wonderful imaginations as we read a story. So I'm glad you could join me today. And the way we usually start is with our breathing. So what I have here is my singing bowl, and it sounds something like this. What do you think of that? It always makes me smile every time I hear it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring my bowl. And when you can no longer hear it, I would like for you to turn inward into your breath and to your heartbeat and to your thoughts. So first of all, we sit tall. We sit as tall as we can by crisscrossing our legs. And then we can bring our shoulders up to our ears, back down again, lifting our heart up and letting it shine oh so bright. So what I'm going to do, once you're seated comfortably on the floor, I'm going to ring the bowl, and when you cannot hear it anymore, I'd like for you to take both hands and just place them on your chest, just like this. Are you ready? Here we go, bringing your attention to the sound of the bowl. Keeping a smile on your face. And now let's bring our attention inside of our body to our heart. Can you feel it working so hard to keep you alive, to keep the blood pumping through your body, all the way to your brain, down to your toes? All right, placing your hands back onto your lap. Now, this time, once you cannot hear the sound again, place both hands onto your stomach. Here we go. Now bring your attention to the way your belly moves. Can you feel your stomach? If you can't, that might be because your breath is staying up here. Try to bring it all the way down to your belly by drawing the breath into your nose like a straw, making that stomach bigger, and then slowly letting the air back out of your system, out of your lungs. Now breathe in again through your nose. Fill those lungs up with air. Notice how your belly pushes your hands away from you. And now slowly let it go. One more time. Bring it in. Let it go. I think we need one more. The breath is so important. Not only does it keep us alive, but it fills our minds with oxygen. It's like food for our brain. It's food for our muscles, for our bones. So the more oxygen we bring into the body, the healthier we can stay. So today's breath that I will teach you is called rainbow breath. Right now, as you sit here, do you feel a certain color of the rainbow? What color do you feel? And now picture a rainbow in your mind. So you can do that either with your eyes closed or your eyes open. And that color that you're feeling right now, let that be the top color of your rainbow. Maybe your rainbow is in a sunny, clear sky. Maybe there's still a little bit of rain in your scenery. Maybe your sky's blue. And now opening your eyes, we're going to create a rainbow together using our deep belly breathing, bringing that air, drawing that air all the way into our belly. And then on the exhale, we're going to say, so it'll look something like this and sound something like this. Now join in with me as we paint the first color of the rainbow by bringing our hands up and moving with the breath. So on the inhale, we bring our hands up, and the exhale, we let the arms flow down. So let's create that bow with our arms. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. Slow, gentle movements. Breathing in, arms up. You can even maybe look up to the sky. Let it go. And first color of the rainbow is the color red. Bring those arms up. Let's put that red into the sky and let it go. What's next? You're right, it's orange. Bring that color up. Breathe it in through your nose all the way down to your toes, and now let it go nice and gently. Next we have yellow. Bring that yellow in through your nose, down to your stomach, through your hips, your legs, let it go. Next we have your right, green. Bring that green up and let it go. I love how you're moving and breathing together. Bring the breath in, the blue. Look at the beautiful bow we're creating in the sky. Let it go. Next we have indigo or purple. Reach those arms up together. Feel the stretch in the arms, the shoulders. Let it go. And one more color, violet or pink. Let's hold that breath up there and slowly let it go. With our hands on our lap, let's look up to the bow, that beautiful rainbow in the sky. Continuing to breathe. And now bringing our head down so our chin comes to our chest, letting the air go. And now bringing our head back to center. What color do you feel now? Did your color change from when we first started? Did you add any colors? Did that deep breathing bring some happiness and some peace and calm, focus and attention to your body? Asking yourself these questions helps you to bring some insight into who you are, into your physical body, and even your mental body, your mind. So let's try to keep telling ourselves some positive, happy things, happy thoughts that can bring some real pleasant feelings into our bodies. And I'm hoping that the story I chose today will help bring those happy thoughts and feelings into the body. Are you ready to share with me in some breath and movement? And hopefully some laughter. The story I chose today is called The Mixed-Up Chameleon. Maybe you can tell why I chose this story. Look at all the different colors on the chameleon's body, just like our rainbow. So the story is written by Carle, and it's about a chameleon who's getting really bored with his life. And then one day he meets all of these animals in a zoo, and he wishes that he could be just like them. And in doing so, he gets a little bit mixed up about who he really is. Maybe there's been a time in your life where your life has seemed pretty boring and you wish you could be somebody different or somewhere different. Let's see if you can relate to our mixed up chameleon here. And all you have to do is follow my movements and listen to the story and enjoy. I might ask you to breathe a few times throughout the story to bring your attention to your breath and to bring some focus into your body. But I want you to enjoy, okay? The Mixed Up Chameleon by Carle. I'm going to place it right here. So we're going to be that mixed up chameleon. He's not mixed up yet right now. Now he's a chameleon just exploring his environment or his surroundings. So let's take our feet nice and wide, just like a chameleon would sit. And we're going to bring our elbows just to the inside of our thighs and bring our hands to our heart. Do I look like a chameleon? I'm missing my super duper long tongue. Can I see your tongue? You see mine? It's not as long as the chameleon's, but it's the best we can do. Okay, on a shiny green leaf sat a small green chameleon. Let's spread our legs nice and wide, and we can make a leaf with our legs. So let's go to the one side of the leaf, maybe touching our toes and giving our feet a nice little massage, and then coming over and reaching to the other side of the leaf, noticing what that leaf feels like. And when that chameleon was on the leaf, he was greenish. Then the chameleon decided to climb up a brown tree, and he changed his color to brownish. So standing up, nice and rooted in your feet, growing those roots deep into the ground, let's place our hands on our hips. We'll come to the ball of one foot, and then we're going to turn the knee away from our bodies, and then slowly bring your foot up, and then place it wherever's comfortable for you, right? Your challenge might be right here on your calf. And now let's grow our branches and maybe sway back and forth because the wind is challenging us a little bit. And if the wind challenges us, we need to grow our roots a little bit deeper. Beautiful trees, bringing your hands back to your heart, knee forward and stepping down. Now let's come to the other side. Coming down to the ball of the other leg. Let's open that foot up and crawl that foot up the leg and place it wherever is challenging for you, but not too challenging so you're always falling. We want to feel good about our effort. Here we go. Keep breathing. Let's breathe together. Take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, grow your branches up towards the sun. Being also gentle. Noticing if you're still or if you're a little bit wobbly. Doesn't matter which one you are, both are just perfect. Bring your hands back to center. Let's breathe in together here. Bring the knee forward and step down. Now that chameleon climbed onto a red flower. And guess what color he turned? He turned reddish, you're right. So let's bring the soles of the feet together, just like this. And look at our petals, how bright and red they are. Wow, we are just a field of beautiful red flowers. Maybe we're poppies. What's another red flower that you can think of? Can you smell it? Give it another smell. And then the chameleon decided to crawl across the sand, which was yellow, and he blended in so well you could hardly see him because he turned yellowish. So coming down, sitting on our heels, with our heads down on the mat, maybe the chameleon is crawling on your back right now. He could be tippy-toeing. So soft, so gentle, and he's so small. Now slowly rolling up, and coming back into our chameleon position with our feet spread wide, our elbows on our thighs, our hands to our heart. When the chameleon was fed and warm, it turned sparkling green, and he had a huge big grin and a smile on his face. But when the chameleon was cold and hungry, he was really dull and gray. When you're happy and warm and fed, what color do you feel? If you were a chameleon, what color would you turn? If you were cold and hungry, what color would you turn if you were a chameleon? When the chameleon was hungry, it would sit still and wait. It wouldn't move. Let's see if we can stay like this and not move. And his eyes would go up, and his eyes would go down, and it would go from side to side until, let me give you a clue, its long and sticky tongue shot out and caught a fly. We're going to put him right in the center. And look at the chameleon's tongue. It's spiraling around and around, and zap, it caught the fly. And that was its life. It was not very exciting. But one day the chameleon walked in front of a zoo. It had never seen so many beautiful animals. The chameleon thought, how small, how slow, how weak I am. I wish I could be big and white, like a, let's put him up here, like a polar bear. I wish I could be big and white like a polar bear. Let's take our bodies and turn it into a polar bear, and let's see if that can make us happy and excited. So come onto your hands and your knees, and we're going to tuck our toes behind us and lift our bottoms to the sky. And we're going to be a big white polar bear, shifting our weight from side to side with our feet, taking a breath in through our nose, and maybe growling our breath out. Take a deep breath in your nose and growl it out. One more time. Growl it out. Coming back onto your knees, untucking the toes and sitting on your heels. But was the chameleon happy being a polar bear? No. He was not. So he thought, I wish I could be handsome like a flamingo. Well, his wish came true. He got some flamingo wings, 2 flamingo wings, and long flamingo legs. Let's stand up and let's see if that can make us happy. We're gonna stand nice and tall on our mats. And from here, here, I'll face the mat. We're gonna bring out our arms and we're gonna connect our arms to our shoulders. So moving them so graciously up and down. And now we're gonna come and bring our one leg up. We can keep it here if we like, or we can kick it forward. And we are now a flamingo standing and balancing on one leg, just waiting for the perfect fish or shrimp to come by so we can eat. Let's step that foot down, bring the hands back to our side, roll those wings out once again, take a deep breath in, let it go. Breath in, leg up. Breath out, kick that leg forward. And let's breathe in, arms up. Breathe out. Breathe in, arms up. And out. Leg down. The chameleon asked himself, am I happy? The answer was no. So he thought to himself, I wish I could be smart like a fox. And his wish came true. He grew a fox tail. Coming onto our hands and knees once again, just like this. We're gonna stretch out one arm right in front of us, looking down at our mat. And then we're gonna stretch the leg that's on the other side of our body back behind us. And we're gonna take a breath in and out. And then we're gonna bend our knee on the breath in, reach around and try to grab our toes, and breathe out. Look at our bushy tails. Not only are we a smart fox, but we're a smart fox with a bushy tail. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, lower the knee down, lower the hand down, and sitting on your heels. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, I love moving and breathing with you. He still wasn't happy. Then he saw a fish and he thought, I wish I could swim like a fish. His wish came true. And he got some fins on his body. Let's have a seat on our bumps, just like this. Perfect. And we're going to stretch our toes away from our bodies. And we're going to come down onto our forearms by bringing our fingertips right by our bum. We're going to breathe in and stick our chest up. And then breathe out and let our head go back. Keep breathing in and out. Breathe in. Now blow a bubble out. Try it again. Breathe in. Blow out a fish bubble. Perfect. We're a school of fish together. Pushing into the hands and now coming back into a seated position. Can you see our chameleon here? He's looking a little wonky. Let's turn the page. He said, I wish I could run like a deer. Let's give him some deer. What's that called that sits on a deer's head? His antlers. So let's give him a pair of antlers right there. Can you show me your antlers? All right, here, let's do some antlers. Put some antlers on our head. Bring one leg in. And then we're going to cross that foot over onto the outside of the other leg. And then we're going to look over towards our bent leg. And we're going to breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Now come back to center. Lower down your antlers. Stretch out that other leg. Oh. And now we're going to bend the opposite knee. Cross it over. And now grow our antlers. Take a breath in through the nose. And now breathe out and turn towards the bent leg. Breathe in and out. You're doing great. One more, breathe in and out. Come back to center. Wiggle your antlers. Unhook that leg. Lower it down. Do you think the chameleon was happy now? Goodness, no. Let's see who he's going to try to be like now. I wish I could be a giraffe and see things far away. So let's give him a long neck. Standing up on those feet of yours. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take one leg, step it forward, just like this. Beautiful. And now let's reach our giraffe neck up. Nibble, nibble. You can make it go even higher. And then we're going to bend our spine forward. And we're going to reach towards our toes and munch and crunch and munch and crunch. Let your head hang. See if you can reach even further back with your hands. Oh, look at that long neck coming back up again. And now let's try the other leg. Put the other leg forward. Both legs are nice and straight. Inhale, bring your arms up. And now let's tip forward with our long neck and our head and reach for those toes. Maybe you reach for your shin, maybe your knee, maybe your thigh. Maybe you can reach all the way back to the other leg. How long is your neck? Next. The chameleon thought, I wish I could be like a turtle and hide in my shell. Let's make a hard shell for our chameleon and for ourselves, coming into turtle pose. So we're sitting on our bottom, our feet are apart just like this. So we're going to create a turtle shell. Bringing your arms up to the sky, breathe in. And now breathe out. We're going to thread our arms underneath our legs. And then we're going to bring our chin to our chest, letting our head hang and relax, creating a nice curve in our back as we let our head hang to create a hard turtle shell that will protect us from all the predators. Breathing in to that turtle shell, breathing out. Breathe into the turtle shell. Breathe out. Notice how your shell gets stronger as you breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly bringing the arms out from the legs and crisscross applesauce. I wish I could be strong like an elephant. And his wish came true again. Oh, we got to cover up his beautiful face. Let's be strong like an elephant standing on your legs. Stand on those feet. Let's bend those knees a little bit. Are you nice and strong on your elephant legs? Okay, let's bring our trunks out in front of us, just like this. Interlace your hands together. Breathe in, reach up. And now breathe out nice and slow as you reach down and maybe stick your bottom up to the sky. Breathe in, bend those legs, reach up. And now reach down, lift those hips up to the sky by pushing into the feet. Good. Breathe in, you are so super duper strong. Breathe in. And now breathe out, push into the legs, lifting up the hips, let the head hang. And how far can you reach back with those arms? And let it go. We were like a herd of elephants there together. Way to go. Now, the chameleon. I wish I could be funny like a seal. Have you ever seen a seal before? Are they funny? What's funny about them? Let's try to be funny like a seal. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 seal flippers on our seal. Let's come down onto our bellies, just like this, with our elbows under our shoulders. So we're on our forearms with our hands out in front of us. Untuck the legs and the toes behind you, just like this. Make yourself nice and long. I think seals are funny because of the sound they make. They sound so happy. To me, they sound something like this. Arr, 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 as they clap their front flippers. Can you make that sound? Oh, you sound funny. Okay, can we do that with our back flippers? Let's applaud. Arr, 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 arr. Okay, let's try all 4 together. Here we go. Are you ready? As loud as we can. Arr, 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 arr. That made me smile. That is fun. It is fun to be a seal. But you know what? The chameleon, he still wasn't very happy being all of these animals. So he said, I wish I could be like you. He wanted to be good at whatever you're good at. What are you good at? Think about it. What are you good at? Well, the chameleon said to himself, I want to be just like you. But as he thought that, another fly flew by. And he thought, I'm really, really hungry. But he didn't know what to do anymore. He was confused. He didn't know how to get that fly. He didn't know if he had to be smart like a fox or strong like an elephant or beautiful, gorgeous like a flamingo. He didn't know. He was confused. He was all mixed up. He was a little of this and a little of that. And then all of a sudden, he said, I wish I could be myself. And his tongue shot out of his mouth and he grabbed the fly and he ate it. And then he was green and happy again. And that's the end of the story. Coming on to our bottom. Do you ever feel really mixed up sometimes? Maybe you don't know what to do. You don't know why you feel the way you feel. You don't know how to problem solve. You're just not sure. You're really confused and it's making your heart beat fast. It's making your breath super duper fast. You can take control of that though. You just remember how awesome you are, how beautiful you are, and use that tool, the breath, and try to breathe calm and try to breathe clarity or who you are, confidence, bravery, focus into your body. Let's take a breath in together through our nose and let it go, allowing the shoulders to relax. Breathing in, hands to your heart, and breathe out the word calm. Try that again. Breathe in. Calm. Let's do it again. Breathe in. Calm. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed our story. And I love moving, breathing, and using our imaginations together. See you next time. Bye for now.